So yesterday we started JavaScript concepts. Okay. So React.js, it is the library of JavaScript, as I told you. React library of JavaScript. It is open source. Yes. Nothing but what? Open source client says. For React.js, we are using to work with web applications, dynamic web pages. We want to create the dynamic web pages, then we are taking the support of React.js. So here it is JavaScript library. Okay. So JavaScript functionalities we are using in this React.js, and additionally it is providing few more functionalities. So we are taking the support of those functionalities also. Okay. By default, it is supporting the functionalities of JavaScript, and additionally, it is we can by default JavaScript has many features. Additionally, it is supporting more functionalities. So those functionalities we need to discuss. So that's why first of all, we need to create application with the React.js. Okay, in the React.js, so React packages we are downloading. Along with that, we are using the JavaScript code also. Okay, along with the React packages, we are also using the JavaScript code. So that is the concept. Now, first of all, we should know the JavaScript. Okay, yeah, JavaScript is client side. All these technologies, JavaScript, not Java, JavaScript, React, Angular, all these are client side technologies. JavaScript is client side script. Okay, to work with browser or to work with dynamic web pages. So here, yesterday I told you one point. JavaScript we can declare by using script tags, script open tag and closing tag. With the help of the script tag, we are declaring the JavaScript. So how to work with this JavaScript that we are going to discuss now. So just open Notepad or Edit Plus. Right now I am explaining the concepts with Edit Plus. So we will discuss later Microsoft Visual Studio Code. How to install the Microsoft Visual Studio Code. So that concept I will explain to you, and we will discuss the concepts with Visual Studio Code. But initial 4 to 5 classes we are discussing with Edit Plus. Now here I am using, okay, yes, you don't take first.js, okay. So first.html I have given this. Yes, I created one program here. Our name is first.html, right? Yeah. Now open this script tag. Okay. So JavaScript code we should place where inside this script open and closing. So there I am displaying one message box. So alert is the function to display the message box in JavaScript. Alert, welcome, I have. If you observe here, the file name should be HTML file. Okay, must be the HTML file. And I have given welcome message here. And now save this. Where is that file available? Yes. So it is available. You can see first.html. The file is available there. Now right click, open with browser. Now display the welcome message. Is it clear? So it is very simple to declare the JavaScript. Okay. So we are using the script tag here. Inside this script tag, we can write the JavaScript code. So in JavaScript, alert we are using to display message box. Okay. Again, I will explain about this alert separately. Okay. So we are using this alert to display the message box. So just what the text I have given, welcome. Now if I refresh, it displays welcome message. Yes. Now, how to work with the variables? First, we are starting our concept with variables. Okay. Can anyone tell me what is variable? Do you know? Anyone? So, Yoras or Venkat, others. You have any idea on the variable?
A variable used to store the data.
Yes, what is that?
Store the data.
Variable is nothing but the name of memory location to store values. Okay. Yeah. So here, see this. Previous program I copied. Variable. In our program execution time, so some values we're getting from different locations. Those values we are storing inside the variable. Okay. So for example, I'm fetching data from database. So it contains many records. So that information we are storing in variable. Like that. So every data we are storing in variable. So here variable is name of memory location to store somewhere. Yesterday I told you one point. JavaScript, React. These technologies are loosely typed scripts, right? So that's why we are not providing the data types at the time of variable declarations. Okay, now here I'm writing that point. JavaScript is loosely typed script. No need to provide data types at the time of variable declarations. Okay. Next, variables we can initialize, not initialize, sorry. Variables starts with either var or let. Okay. Variable declaration start with either var or let. But what is var and what is let, I will discuss it. Variable we can declare let, var or let. Yes, anyone who can use. That is the concept. Now see this. script open tag and closing tag. Inside this script open and closing tags, I want to declare the variable. Yes. For that we are using where serial number, yeah, is the name of variable. But I'm not providing int string boolean like that. Is equal to 100. Just I'm printing that variable alert serial number I have given there. That's all. Save it. Refresh. Yes. So what is the output we are getting now? 100. Okay. So we can also use let. Same output you are getting. So is it any data type where and let? Are there any data types? No. Where and let are not data types. Got it. Those are access specifiers. I will explain the difference between where and let later. Where is function scope and let is block scope. Like that. Where is function scope and let is block scope. Is this clear? Yes. What is function scope? What is block scope? We will discuss later. Don't confuse with that and don't think right now. What is where and what is let? I will discuss that and tell you. So anyhow, this is the variable declaration, how to declare the variables in JavaScript. Now, types of variables we need to discuss. This is common interview question. When we are attending any interview with React, okay, they're commonly asking types of data types. Okay, yeah. So here explicitly we are not providing any data type to the variable, but internally every variable contains data type. On what basis? On the value we assign. For example, I assigned 100 to this serial number. Tell me what is the data type of this serial number? Huh? Yeah, internally it holds number, right? Like that. So we have different types of data types. So first we are discussing about types of data types. So these are common for both JavaScript and React. Okay. Yes. So we have different types of data types here. One is number. Next one string. Next one boolean. And next one undefined object. Now I will show you each and everything. Null is also there, but null comes under object. Null comes under object. I will show you that. Now come to the proof. Now here, type of is one function. Type of is a function to get the type of variable, right? Yes. So alert type of SNO. Yeah, tell me what the type you are expecting for this SNO.
Int.
Number. Now you can see that is number. Now in next line, serial number is equal to Scott I have given. Okay. First of all, my question, is it possible to change one type to another type in this variable? First, I assign number. After that, I assign Scott. Yes. Is it possible to change from one type to another type? Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible to change from one type to another type. Okay. Yes, because I'm not restricting this variable with any specific data type. You got it? I'm not restricting with any specific data. That's why you can assign any type of value into variable. Dynamically, it is changing into the type. Now here, I want to print the type of serial number and the type of serial number. It's number and this is string. Is it clear? So here it is very easy to convert the variable from one type to another type in JavaScript. Because at the time of declaration, we are not restricting with any data type. Okay. So till now these points clear. Any questions you want to ask? Okay. Next. What the next type? Boolean. Boolean means obviously no. True or false. If you store true or false, it comes in a Boolean. Where x is equal to true. Alert x. Yeah, what is the output of this x? Tell me. You can also tell in chat window. You can speak with me. There must be communication between us. Yes. I give an alert type of x.
Boolean.
Yeah, it is true. Sorry, not type of x. Alert x I have given. Alert x is true. The number string. 1 second. Save. So display that message here. Okay, that is true. Yes. Alert type of x. Yeah, type of x means that is Boolean type, right? Now save this and refresh. Number string true and it displays Boolean. Okay. Next one is undefined. Yeah, undefined. When undefined, when the variable is undefined. If you don't assign a value into the variable, then it is undefined. Where y, I given like this. What is that? Where y? Alert type of y. Is there any value in this variable y? No. No value is assigned into this variable y. This is about serial number and x, y. X is Boolean. After that, y is undefined. We are getting like this. Okay. Yes. Next one. Where Z is equal to. Okay. What is this? Tell me. Array. Array we are using to store the collection of values. Again, where Z is equal to 10, 20, 30. Yes, I will discuss arrays concept separately. Right now, we are discussing, we started our concepts with variable types. Okay. In these variable types, number, string, boolean, undefined, and object. Like that, we have these types. Okay. In object, array comes under object. Object also comes under object, and null is also coming under object. So what is array? Collection of values. So now here, let type of Z I have given. Save this and refresh it. You can see what is the output we got. Object. Now, in case A is equal to null I stored. Okay. Where A is equal to null. And let type of A. So null also comes under object. Save and refresh it. So this is about Z and this is about yes. This is now where B is equal to. Yeah. See, collection of values you can store in either array or object. Already we used array here. So how many values are stored in this array? 3 values. Those are nothing but 10, 20, 30. And this is object. Inside this object also I want to store the values here. But what is the difference between array and object? Array can hold only values. Object can hold name and values. I will show you. Like you name Scott and city Hyderabad. Okay. Now if you observe this, we have two properties here. First one, if you observe property name uname and value is Scott. And next one, city is the name of property and value is Hyderabad. Like that. So in this object, we are providing name and values. In array, only values are there. In object, name and values we are using. Yes. Again, I will explain you separately in detail about this array and object. So right now, to show you, array comes under object data type and object also comes under object data type. To show you that information, I am creating the arrays and object here. Later in detail, we will discuss about this concept. Okay. What is the data type of B? It is object, I told you. Right? Yeah. Now I am using let B, type of B. When you give let B, it displays object as output. Yes, object. So type of B And then also displays object. Refresh. Yes, this is object. These are different types of data types which we have in JavaScript and React JS. Okay, yes. In this concept, any questions, any doubts you have? Hmm? Yeah, what is that? Why it is displaying sequence and not at one go? I didn't get your Santosh.
Yeah. So what the question is, like, when you're refreshing this HTML, it's giving a prompt every time, isn't it? Why it is not executing in one go and giving that data types all together?
Come again.
When you need to refresh every time to get the different data types, isn't it?
Not different data types. Why we are refreshing to get the updated code, to execute the updated code.
Yeah, but every time it gives only one alert. It's not displaying all the alerts in one code, isn't it?
No, alert is message box. So first of all here, see,
It's executing in a sequence, is it? That's what it means, or
sequence in the sense I didn't get you. So okay.
but it executes first alert type of S number, and then it goes again a type of X, and then goes for the type of I, and then
Yeah,
Z.
like JavaScript is okay. So execute the script, interpreted script, right? Line by line execution is there. So that's the
Okay.
first we are getting the alert box here. So I will show
Hmm.
you one thing. You will get more idea. Alert start. Okay. And next one, alert. I mean, alert. And what happens here? Three message boxes are coming. Scott, Amit, John. Alert is displaying that message box. The first message box I'm printing Scott. The second message box I'm printing Amit. And the third message box I'm printing John. Yes. So we are getting the three message box.
Okay.
For example,
So
here.
since it is interpreted a language, so it goes one by one. That's what.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, that is the reason why it displays.
It's not compiled one, so that's what you.
Yes, exactly. Now these are the data types. Okay, this is example. So here still demo link is going on. That's why these nodes I will paste in the chart window after this class. You can collect from that chart. Once the link is changed from demo to payment link, I will give you the Google Drive access. Till then, I'm pasting the discussed concepts in chart. Okay. Yes. Now we are going to discuss array concept. What is array? Yeah. So yeah, what is array in your words? If anybody have idea, I think some students may have idea on this array. Yeah, what is array? Collection of similar values or different values, different type of values. Yeah, I got this. Collection of elements with same data type, and Santosh told collection of can be different. Actually, here we can store different types also. So some students they told me that they sent the message collection of similar types. So that is for C, C++, Java, because in these technologies, we are creating array with a specific data type. For example, if I create array with integer, then I must store all integer values. Okay. So if we create array with string, then we must store all string values. But JavaScript is loosely typed script, right? We are not providing any specific data type. That's why we can store any type of value. Okay, it is collection of different types. So here array is collection of elements. Each element is combination of index and value. Each element is the combination of index and value. So array is the collection of elements. Each element is combination of index and value. Arrays we can use to store multiple values in single location. Means in a variable you want to store the multiple values, then we are taking the support of array. For example, in future we will discuss how to read the all records from database and how to store in a variable. That time we are using array. Collections we want to store, we are using array. Now here every element contains index and value. Index starts with 0. Yes, by default the first element index is 0. It is clear? By default the index number of first element is 0. Okay. Now how to declare the array? Open tag where ARR is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. So ARR holds how many elements here? 4 elements. First element index is 0. Second element index is 1. Next element 2 like that. Now alert ARR. I'm printing that. So it prints the all elements now. So 10, 20, 30, 40. In case alert ARR of 0, then first element 10. Alert ARR of 1, then second element 1. Is it clear? Fine. Now can I place any text like Alex here? Is it valid or invalid? Yes, it is valid because I'm not providing any restricted data type to this array. I'm not providing any data type to this array. That's why we can store any type of value. Is this clear? That is the concept. Now save this. Refresh it. We are getting C10 LX. Okay. So it is heterogeneous collection. Okay, not homogeneous. If you take other languages like C, C++, etc., there it is homogeneous collection, but here it is heterogeneous collection. That's a yes. Like that, this is heterogeneous collection. Yes. Now we are discussing about the properties and methods of this array. Yes, what is that first? The length. Using this property, we can get total number of elements. What is this property we have? Length is the property we are using to get the total number of elements. Now here, open tag and closing tag. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Total how many elements we have in this AR? Yeah, alert AR dot length I have given. Now if I refresh it, yes, We are getting total 6 elements we have. Yes, total number of elements are 6. This is about length problem. This clear? Yes. Now, array related some functions are there. Those functions we're discussing. Yeah, first of all, push is one function. What is this? Push. Using this function, we can add an element at the end of array and returns total number of elements. Yeah. Once again, read this. Using this function, we can add an element where at the end of array we are adding the element, right? Can add an element at the end of array. What it returns total number of elements. I will show you now. Yes. AR dot push 70 have then alert AR. Yeah, what the meaning of this push function? What it is doing here? Adding 70. Where? At the end of array. Means after 60 we are adding 70. That we are printing now. Refresh it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Now here it returns total number of elements. Remember this point. Remember this. If any function returns a value, that value we are storing in a variable at the time of calling that function. So push returns one value. How can I receive that value? Yes, store in a variable at the time of calling that function. So I have given RV or something, a return value, meaningful name I have given RV or any name you can use here. Here alert RV. Now save this and refresh. So we got these elements. What is the output of RV? Yeah, now tell me what is the output of RV? Hmm? What it holds? Yes, what is that? Not index. Read this. Yeah, it returns what it returns. Total number of elements. Yes. So this push function is adding an element where at the end of array and it returns total number of elements. RV is nothing but total number of elements. Already we have some elements, 6 elements are there in this array, right? And we are adding one more element. Okay. So total are 7 elements we have. So that output we can see. Yes, this is 7. This is about the concept of this push function, right? Next. Removes the last element of array and returns value of that element. Yes. What this function? Pop function. So just identify this properly. It removes the last element of array and what it returns? Value of that element. It returns value of that element. Now you answer this. AR dot pop. Yeah. What is the output of AR and what is the output of R? Huh? What is the output of AR and what is the output of R? AR contains, so pop is removing the last element, right? If the last element is removed from this array, what are the remaining elements we have? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. AR contains what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And what is RV? That value it is storing in variable RV. Is this clear? So 60 is the out. So first it displays 10 to 50. After that, 60 is the out. Yes, this is clear. Santosh. Sureka. Huh? Tej, any doubt? Yes. Yeah. Then why did you not answer immediately? Okay. Try to answer the next one. Try to answer the next one. Yeah. First, let me copy and paste here. So we discussed push and pop. These two functions working with the last element. Now shift removes the first element of array and returns value of that element. Yeah. So just see this carefully. Remove the first element of array. Shift function. Okay. And returns what? Value of that element. Okay. Now here I am using dot shift. Yeah. What is RV? What is RV? Huh? Return value. What it returns? What it returns? Very good. 10 it returns. RV is 10. And how many elements remains in this array? So 20 to 60. Very good. Okay. Now here you can see a refresh. We are getting, so 1 second. It is not saved anything. Save this and then refresh. Yeah, 20 to 60 and this is 10. This is about shift. Next one. Unshift. Add an element at the beginning of array and returns. Okay. Total. What this function? Unshift is the function. Yes. This function is unshift. So it is adding an element at the beginning of array and returns total number of elements. So now here unshift 2 I have given. Then what is RV? So RV nothing but total number of elements means 7. And what is AR? 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now you can see here 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and this is 7. Okay. Yes. Unshift. Like that. Next, slice. Using this function, we can get some part of array. Slice we are using to get some part of array. Now, for example, I'm increasing. Yeah. Dot slice. I have given AR dot slice. In this AR dot slice, 2, 5. From index number 2, total how many elements it returns? 5 minus 2 elements means 3 elements. So that I'm storing in variable where n ARR is equal. Now alert n ARR. And what is the output? Index number 2 means 0, 1, 2. From this, we are getting the means 30 to 80. No. Total number of elements, return value. How many elements it returns? 5 minus 2 means 3 elements. 3 elements it returns here. Okay. Yeah, 30, 40, 50. In case if I give 1, 5 here, what is the output of this? Huh? Total written elements are 5 minus 1 means 4. So this is 0, this is 1. From this, 1, 2, 3, 4 elements we're getting here. Then this is the output. 20, 30, 40. Yes. So this is that slice. Now, next one, splice. Yeah. Till now we discussed how to add an element, remove the elements beginning and last. But in middle I want to perform or any specific location. Then we are using splice to add or remove the elements based on text. Now see this. AR dot splice. 2, 1. Observe this carefully. 2, 1 means from index number 2, 1 element we are in. So this is 0, 1, 2. Means it removes 30. Okay, finally, let here. Save it. Refresh. So 30 is deleted. What are the remaining elements we have? 10, 20, 40. 30 is deleted, right? 50, 60, 70. For example, if I give 2, then what is the output? 2 elements it removes. Then what is the output? So it removes 2 elements from index number 2. Then output is what? Yeah, 30, 40 removes 10, 20, 50, 60, 78. 10, 20, 50, 60, 78. Okay, now save this and refresh now. 10, 20, 50, 60, 78. For example, here 3, 4 means from index number 3. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. From here, 4 elements it is removed. Means 10, 20, 30, and 80. Yes. Save this. Refresh. 10, 20, 30, and 80. Yes. If I give 0, then no element is removing here. Then as it is. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Right. Now, this is the second argument. How many elements you want? Now here I am using triple 1. I'm adding triple 1 and triple 1. Now 10, 20, 30. There triple 1, triple 2 is added. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Like. So in case if I give 1, then yeah. Tell me output of this. So how many elements it removes? Total how many elements it removes here? 1 element. And which index number? Yes. 3. Means 40 it removes, right? Removes 40. So here 0, 1, 2, 3. 40 it removes. And there it is adding triple 1, triple 2, triple 1, triple 2. These two it is adding. Here 10, 20, 30. 40 is remote, triple one, triple. Like means here triple three, triple four, triple five, triple six, triple seven. These are all the elements which we are adding. Okay, and this is the index number. Okay, this is the total number of elements to remove. Sorry, and this is the index number where you want to perform the action. Okay, now refresh. See. 10, 20, that after that, triple one, triple two, triple three, 4, 5, 6, 7. After that, 56, 7. We got this. It is clear. This is about splice function. Yes. So these are some functions. We have few more functions to discuss with this. Those functions, okay, I will discuss in the next class. So first I'm uploading this into server. Okay, I mean chat window. So try to download from you 1 second. Yes, I sent one message to you. Check it out. You got file, one attachment. I think. Just click on that and save. Okay, practice these programs. Now we need to discuss looping functions, map, app, okay, reduce, like that. Few more functions related to array. So those functions I will discuss in Monday class. Okay. So any doubts?
Yeah, a few questions in terms of the course duration and like how many classes will take each one. I mean, can you tell me?
Yeah.
In terms of
60
JavaScript, in
sessions.
terms of React.js, and the end of the 45 days, what will be the takeaways? Or...
Not 45 days, first of all. Okay.
Okay.
It takes minimum 60 days. Sometimes it is extended to 1 week. Okay. So that's when between 60 to 70 days, the course duration. Okay. And the second point is JavaScript, we are spending around 20 classes. Okay. After that, we are discussing the React.js classes.
Okay. So end of this course, probably after 60 days, what would be the takeaway? I mean, are we able to build this React.js using React.js framework? Are we going to build any website or something? Or
see, first of all, I'm explaining the concepts based on project point of view. Okay. So concepts you are learning here, complete concepts based on the project point of view. You can build a website, but not like individual contributor. Okay. Yes. You will get the clarity on the concepts. Okay. And how to use these concepts to build the website. That clarity you will get. And how to create that login, logout. So those all programs we're discussing here. Login, logout. Okay. And role-based routing. All these programs we're discussing. Bootstrap integration and cart related. Okay. Some applications also we're developing. That's why. So you are getting that hands-on. Okay. To work with this React.js. Okay. So later you want to develop any project here, it becomes very easy with this understanding. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why you definitely will get the programming, everything here, how to build the website, everything you are getting. Even I will discuss how to deploy the website into GoDaddy server. Those concepts also I will discuss with you. But you want to work as individual contributor, the practice is very, very important from your side. If you practice well, definitely you can build the project. That is depends on. Okay.
Okay. Any ID?
Visual Studio Code, I will explain to you.
Okay, you're going to use that Visual Studio. Okay.
Okay.
So, is that any prior to this? Do we need to know any of the Java in terms
No.
of
Java is
learning
different.
React.js?
Java is different. JavaScript is different. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
Java is not at all required in terms of React when we are learning React.
Because Java is server-side programming, React is client-side programming. Java we are
Okay.
using to develop the standard applications as well as server-side in web applications. React is client-side in web applications. Both are different. In
So
Java API services we are creating, I
Hmm.
will explain you by using React how to call that API services and how to display that present the data of API service in a specific format. Those things we are covering here. Not only Java API services. So whatever it may be, .NET API service or Node API service. So how to call by using Access Object Services.
So you mean to say Node.js or something? We will use the backend.
Node.js is also services.
Yeah, server side. So you can use a Node.js to just to pull the
Yes.
data, and then React.js will be your front end to just
Yeah.
showcase that.
Yes. Exactly. Node.js is for database communication to fetch the data. Not a Node.js, JSP, Servlets, ASP, all these technologies. So those are server-side interactions. Okay. So
Okay.
here is just like a presentation point of view and the user interaction. For a user, click on that delete button on the record. Then you need to push that information to the Java program, Java API service or .NET API service, right? Yes, this type of communications and navigations point of view. There we are using this.
So when is it fine? I mean, if I ask a few more questions.
Yeah, okay, you can ask me.
Yeah. So when it comes to the React.js, which was like recently developed like 5 years back or so, or maybe like very recently, when we have a .NET framework, the other side, which is developed from the long back and C# and all. I think earlier .NET was not what do you say, like freeware, and now
Yeah.
it's like available now that that's made as a freeware. So how it's going to impact React.js versus, I mean, if you say .NET, there's this front-end tools. Basically, these two contributes these are the two technologies which contributes to the front-end part.
No,
right?
no. The first point is React is not released 5 years back. 2013, it was introduced. Okay, around 10 years completed. Okay, so Jordan Walk implemented this React in Facebook organization the year 2013. Second point is .NET. If you take ASP is server-side programming. Okay, ASP server-side programming. ASP.NET in ASP.NET. So we are using ASP hyphen button, ASP hyphen radio. Like there's some controls we are using. Those are front-end controls. Okay, so those controls first rendering in server side, after that displaying the front end. You got it. So that's why here the problem with .NET is, so .NET is purely server side. ASP.NET is server side. In server side API services we are creating, but ASP is also providing what? So that UI related controls, everything. But those controls also rendering in server. But while working with this React.js, okay, so here these are browser related controls. It is working based on browser related controls. Is it clear? So that's why no need to go to the rendering process in server, first point. Second point, in single page application point of view, I think .NET is not providing the single page application, these type of concepts. Okay. But React support the single page application, this concept. Moreover, these days, every .NET program is learning React.js to become a full stack programmer. Not only .NET programmer, even Java programmers also learning this React.js to become a full stack programmers.
Basically, I don't have any understanding in terms of the front-end tools, so that's one of the reason to get in. So I was just trying to make it out that like why not .NET? Why we're going towards React.js? That's the
No. You should compare like .NET Java.
Okay.
Both are for server-side programming.
Hello, sir.
Server-side programming.
Yes.
Especially in terms of C#, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Can I explain to you?
Yeah.
Actually, what happened, some companies are using only .NET web APIs people's used for a backend.
Yes,
and then
server side.
purpose, server side web API they will use. In the front end, they will use Angular or React. That is up to depends on the organization, how they are created their architecture, and then it's totally depends on the client requirement. That's the thing here.
And
If you
moreover, compare with Angular, okay, why we got that much boom for React? Because already in companies, many people, many programs, they have idea on this JavaScript. They can easily migrate to the next technology, that is React.js. If it is
Yeah.
Angular, that is TypeScript based. Okay, they should learn TypeScript first, then only they can work with the Angular. But React is not like that. So I'm working in a company from past few years. Okay, so I know JavaScript. So I want to upgrade my skills. Then which is easy for me? React is easy because already I know JavaScript. Got it. So that's why in companies, many teams they formed with React.js. Okay.
But I'm just trying to understand in terms of like maybe like you, if we learn a React.js, one of the front end technology, then predominantly you will be using a backend where you will serve all these API services and all these things, which will come in a later phase, which you can supply with Node.js or C# or like as you said, like .NET or any other like backend services. So predominantly you can go with a React.js or like the Angular is the other one, is it?
Yes.
Angular is.
Okay.
Not
But
only React, Angular, Vue.js is also there. Even JavaScript also can use. Okay. And no need to use this React, Angular. Even JavaScript also use, but programming becomes complex.
Yeah, and one more option is there in .NET only. MVC is there. You don't want to use React and Angular. You can build the application with MVC. It's like a model view controller.
Then we are
and
using ASP controls, right? ASP
Yeah.
button.
Yeah,
Yes, these
No,
controls.
that is like a Windows applications you are telling.
Yeah.
That is also one thing is there, and then MVC is there, and Web API is there. Web API is now recent project I used the Web API. We are only developing like a server side, and then front end side some other people are developing that Angular designing and all.